Yes, so good evening. My name is Diana. So let us talk matters healing. As usual, we want to engage in healing mostly, whether it's seasonal, healing matters, and everything just surrounding healing. So there's a lot to healing and a lot to learn. But all in all, we have an opportunity to learn each and every time. So let us learn from a story in the Bible, a healing story. And this is just basically to understand there's a role that you play even when you are sick. Sometimes, most of the time, yes, we want to be reached out for, we want, to be helped, but there's a role also we play, in terms of us seeking healing. So let us read from the book of Matthew 9, and I will start from verse 20. And it says, "And behold, a woman with a disease, with an issue of blood, 12 for 12 years, came behind him." That is Jesus, came behind Jesus. But then before that, it shows 12 good years. That means someone can be in bondage, in sickness for a very long time. You have gotten to hear cases of 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, even more than 12 years. Yes, sometimes, they are now termed as chronic illnesses. Then someone just, they tend to even told to accept your state, just accept this is how you are, this is how you will be, get to, adjust and even make life, just live as the way you are. So we're being told sometimes one can be in bondage, in sickness, for a very long time. This we're being told 12 good years, such a long time. And that time, someone can wonder, someone has lost resources, or maybe they've just used and they're all done. Yeah, maybe you lose friends, you lose families, you just left there, because now there's no much you can do. And even in terms of getting jobs, when get to ask for us oftenly, becomes tiring. So you just imagining how was this 12 years, but that is not enough. So apart from the 12 years, we are being told that he came behind Jesus. Remember, Jesus was on the way. He was on the way to going to raise the girl who had been said that he was died. But in Christianity, we know they sleep, so if someone rests. So as far much as they had seen that the girl was dead for of the certain ruler, then Jesus knew that he had power. So that aside, back to this our story. So our story is about that woman, 12 years, such a long time. But that is not the end. That means even despite the long period, we don't give up. There's always hope at the end of the tunnel. So we are seeing that he went behind Jesus and touched the hem of his garment. And what? Touched the hem of his garment. So she knew, she had heard about Jesus. She had heard what Jesus can do. She had heard that there is hope. If I only did this one thing, then I know there's healing, because I've heard and I've seen, and even I'm able to do. I want to try and see, is it possible? So we are told that, for she had said within herself, now that is verse 21, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. That if I may, there is that aspect of try. There is that aspect that despite the years, do not lose hope. That God is still able. Sometimes the longer, the issue, the weightier, the heavy the testimony. So she just told herself, imagine, encouraged herself, motivated herself. Sometimes others, these might people might encourage you in one way or the other, but sometimes it reaches a point and you're like, "Guys, if I don't encourage myself, if I don't, want to move out of this season, I'm going to be staying here forever." So she encouraged herself. We have not been told if someone else encouraged her. This is what the scripture says, that she encouraged her. She told herself that indeed, if I may touch, and if I may try one more time, if I may do this, then I know I'm going to be whole. Guess what? She was whole. But then Jesus knew that something had happened, a miracle had happened, and that is faith of this woman. She had heard the word, she believed the word, and she actioned. And that's why the word of God always tells us that faith without action is dead. It's totally dead. So you have to action it. You've heard the word, you believe the word, and then you have to action it. You have to put it into action. So apart from hearing the word, because again, faith comes from hearing, and hearing the word of God. So apart from hearing, you hear it, it builds in you, it grows in you. You have to believe it, that the word is alive, because doubt makes a faith, it affects faith and it makes healing not work. So we want to hear the word, to grow our faith, to believe that that word is alive and is our God is able. Then we put it into action. So I like what this woman did. She tried. When we look at 12 years, someone may look at it and say like, see, she could have accepted her state. Like 12 years is such a long time. Why is she trying one more time? But no, we are not told that you ought, even if it's 10 years, you don't need to try again. You ought not to hope again. So we are being encouraged that despite the years, maybe that time when you're feeling down, you're feeling low, you are at the verge of giving up, maybe that is when your healing is coming through. So be encouraged this evening that just the same way this woman tried, and this woman believed that indeed our Jesus is able. Even you where you are, I don't know how many years of healing or sickness you might have suffered, but I'm here to encourage you that our God is able, that Jesus came. He came, by his stripes we are healed. So wherever you are, believe in God. Do not let doubt in your heart. Trust in his word. His word is alive. He is the word himself. So when we are able to trust him, our faith grows and his word is alive. We believe in it, and then we're able to take even steps of action, in terms of trying to, even if it is fellowship, even if it is praying, you have to action it. Whether even you're in medication, I've not said anything that you stop your medication or what, but even in that action of seeking help maybe from the doctors, but then there is that belief that your God is able. So be encouraged this evening that the faith that is growing in you, it is not in vain. The belief that you have, it is not in vain. Even the action that you're putting in place, it is not in vain. Just the same way this woman put that action in place out of hearing, out of her faith, and even the belief, and she did it, and that was when the miracle came through. So yes, miracles still do happen even in the current state. So believe, have faith, put it in action. Otherwise, blessed evening. Thank you.